Thank you, Mike. Just another night in commerce. Hey, is anybody looking forward to the Memorial Weekend? All right, let's get out of here now. What the hell? Just kidding. Mike, thank you. Thank you from Governor Hogan, because you're absolutely right. There's no better friend of this industry and of the business community than Governor Larry Hogan. Is everybody pleased with the job he's doing so far? I always like to say that there's two people I owe for this position. One is Governor Hogan, because he said, Mike, I'd really like you to do this. So that was one vote. And then when I got home that night, I said, hey, Mary, the governor wants me to do it. What do you think? She could have vetoed it, but she said, go for it. So here I am, 17 months in it, and I'm loving it very, very much. Thank all of you for what you do. You know, it came natural to me when I got appointed to this position in January of 15 to turn to a whole bunch of people in a room and say thank you, because my whole life's been in the private industry. That's what you say to customers, thank you, and your customers. I mean, the bottom line is, and we talk about it all the time in commerce, is, and I know so many of you, and we've had a chance to talk about a lot of things, and you might have come up to me and said, hey, Mike, I got to talk to you about a project that we have. And my first reaction is usually, yes. And then I say, now, what do you want to talk about? Well, we start from yes and then work our way towards trying to get there. Mike Galeazzo, what you do for manufacturing, you keep it alive so that we might have a chance to score more victories as we go forward. You keep it moving, and that really makes a difference. And to the young people who put on such a great exhibit tonight, thank you very much. And those three beautiful young ladies that sang the Star-Spangled Banner, beautiful. Hey, Penny, I might have them come to a commerce first Monday. We could do it again. Couple things real quickly. Manufacturing in Maryland in the last year, the state of Maryland in the last 12 months added 65,000 jobs. Hey, manufacturing added 5% of them. How about that? 5% of them. There's some states that do a lot of manufacturing. I don't think they added 5%. And by the way, we were #1 in the Mid-Atlantic in the last 12 months relative to job growth. And we're just getting warmed up. We haven't even really started yet. So when we really get going, it's going to be a big deal. Couple things. Manufacturing, mentioned the governor. We tried to get a couple things happening in Annapolis this past season. Didn't happen. Guess what? We're going back again next year with some programs and strategies to help manufacturers throughout this state to take it to the next level. So we're back in Annapolis with some great ideas for next year. I think we'll get it across the goal line this time around. Last couple things. Drew Greenblatt from Marlin. Where's Drew sitting right now? Where are you? Hey, good to see you, Drew. Going to be honored tonight. I think it's just fantastic. You took a risk. You got a great business model. You're making things happen. You're as good of a spokesperson as we have in the whole state of Maryland. And he coaches me every chance he gets on how to help manufacturing. I appreciate that. Last comment. I've been in Maryland all my life. All my life. This is the best time in easily over 2 decades. This is the best time to be a business in Maryland. You can't have any more friends in Annapolis, because the bottom line is, and you all get it, the bottom line is, if you have pro-business, pro-economic development policies, lots of good things happen. Population grows, job growth grows, wages grow, all that stuff happens. And if you have the opposite, you're Connecticut. So we're in a great place. And when I came into this position, one of the things I said, because I'm a rankings guy. I love football, college football. I love the Ravens, but I'm into rankings. And I said to whoever cared, we're going to be in the top 10 of the best places in America to do business in a very short period of time. And guess what? We are on our way. So, Mike, thank you very much for having me tonight. It's going to be a great evening. It was a great evening last year. And as I said before, thank you for what you do. We really appreciate it.